Alright, let's play more Dawntrail. And I haven't played more at all since last time, which is a while ago already, I feel. But yeah, duties call in terms of work and stuff, so I haven't been at it at all. I am very slow. I am very slow this time around. I don't know. It just kind of feel a bit different, you know, comparing to Endwalker, where I just rush through it 4 days and then I'm done. But I mean, I use the word rush, but it's not that like I'm not enjoying the story. You know, I just spend a lot of time on it with Endwalker. Just play all day, all night. You know, those kind of feeling. It's fine. Oh, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not fine or fine or anything like that. I'm just, I'm just saying, to be honest. And to be honest, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man. I mean, everybody around me, they're already preparing for the raids for the Savage. But I'm just like in the vacation mood, dude. I'm just like, man, I'm just gonna play through it at my own pace, dude. Oh, the one bad thing that happened uh is that I wait too long and my subscription expired though. And the renewal to renew the subscription this time around, it actually cost so much money, dude. Like, oh my god. Oh, so yeah, so when I renew the subscription, the cost actually fluctuate depending on. Well, I would assume that it depend on the transfer rate of US dollar to Thai baht at the current moment, right? So, you know, sometimes I get like a cheap subscription, sometimes I get expensive subscription. This time around, it was pretty bad. But nothing that I can't take though. So, okay, previous episode we go through all the ceremony and all that. The competition to decide who's gonna be the next ruler of Turao. And now we're gonna embark on the journey, right? Because the father, Mr. Dawn servant guy, asked us to travel the land and find the golden city. Whoever find the golden city is the winner. Ow. Running on roof. I'm not gonna take the normal path, dude. Wee. Ow. Wait, am I supposed to go the other way? No, I can actually just go down here first and then actually go there, I think. Oh, I forgot to post on my Facebook that I'm streaming. Might as well do it now. Okay. Everyone has a tablet, then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Oh, that text went by so fast. He said keep an eye out. Something like that. Unless I'm missing something, the glyph appears to be identical. The only difference being is that the tablet have hollows where the keystone are to be fit. So now that we've established that the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Turao's people, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have to answer here. We have the answer here in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tuliolao saga. The events the glyphs portray? Do we know the exact location where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during a festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold. That one involved the Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about the storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Yok Turao several days ago. Since our road are not as well paved as Eosia. They are more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we wanted to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. There she goes. It would be prudent to ensure we are prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodation I've arranged. Okay, so they're gonna do that thing where they do in every expansion where they give you the choice of like where to go between two places first. And then after you go to the two places, it will probably be the first dungeon. So I wonder if we're gonna play it up to the first dungeon today or will it be too long. I don't know yet, but we'll have to see. I'm still up for the VC for the voice chat today, by the way, Yoshi. So I'll probably be playing up till then, somewhere around there. I'll try not to read this kind of dialogue that is not in a cutscene. Just because it's kind of a bit too much reading for me, I guess. Oh, they're gonna introduce us. They're gonna introduce us to the inn of this city, right? Each city have their own inn as well. So I've yet to see the Yolau inn. Oh, it's a cottage on water. Is that it? Ooh, ooh. So these are the inn, huh? Dude, we have hotel like this in Thailand. That's kind of you know, it hit right here in the home, dude. I never been to one bungalow where it's on water like this, but I've been staying at one where it was like near the beach and it was kind of a bit up on like the hillside, something like that, and then you can walk to the beach if you want. And the building kind of really look like this. If you can see a little bit on the left there, yeah, it looked exactly kind of like that. That's right. The reservation is under Wulamat's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you finish organizing your gears, you can meet us outside Sabao Yaftai. Oh my god, that word. Greetings, visitor to Tuliolau, and welcome to Forward Cabins. Whenever you are ready, I will show you to your rooms. This is a long bridge though. Whoever staying at the cabin at the end there have to walk a lot. That's for sure. You know what? I'm gonna let's go see the inn. Oh, what? Oh, it's an open space as well. That's a bit different from That's really different from the inn in Eorzea. I don't like open rooms though, to be honest. I mean, it's a nice looking place, but personally, I like to stay in like if it's a bedroom, I like to stay in a closed space. You have open space like this, it's gonna be too much mosquitoes, you know, too much sound. They got the food for us. Nice, nice. And this is how the bed look. Ooh, there's 2 beds. Normally there's only 1 bed. Okay, so that's the inn room for this expansion. For this city, actually, there's still 1 more expansion. Wait, that's I don't know if Umor in Shadowbringer even have an inn room. I guess maybe some city don't even have an inn. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I just forget it. Maybe I just forgot. So where do we go then? Alright, seems like we are taking off. Judging from the position on the map. Dun, 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 dun. Trust you be the keenest to head out, Oni. But where are Erinru and Uklamat, I wonder? Oh, good. You are here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the village we are thinking to visit. I give you credit for taking initiative, at least. What do you mean, at least? I am honored that the Third Promise would seek my advice. I, too, am happy to answer your question. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the 2 of you. Link Pearl? What's this? Tis called a Link Pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have! It will be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my 2 new friends here. Helpful Hanu. so these people are like the businessman, and this is just Wanu Wanu, except more colorful. The Tuliolao saga featured a number of Turao's clan. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlement relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are a cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okanu, is located in Kosamauka. The other smaller fellow is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folks from Urokopacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold and crafted all kinds of marvelous good in Wachinpelo, their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurer instinct of yours to work for us, Oni? Pick our destination. Right, so it branch off? Yes. Say the same thing, right? Okay. So I think I'm gonna go to the Pelu Pelu village first. What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the states of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urokopacha, we departed from the Arch of Dawn, then take the road west at the first fall. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urokopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrains, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, friend Hanu. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Sabayaf Thai. It'll all be arranged. Oh, cool. How nice of you. What does this quest offer? Why is it blue? Oh, hunt, I see. So I'll be worrying about that later. The hunt is like a side thing if I be doing it at all. Okay. Yo, we're gonna ride it, alpaca? The Pelu Pelu all being small is confusing enough, but those masks mean impossible to tell men from women, let alone guess their age. I forgot that I was not gonna read those. Muklamat say, why does it have to be alpaca? May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca? This animal can traverse Erkopacha's steep mountain trail as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchant would be lost without them. So they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eosia? Alpacas are native to Yok Turao. Eosia has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suit its qualities and where it is not needed anyway? But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wools. One of them spat out. typical alpaca behavior. And it was the foulest stench you can imagine. I see. What are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mount are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. If we are really doing this then? So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good. I will take my payment now. You want me to pay you? What, isn't that the idea? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade. As you should know, they take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Here you go. A fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friend will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this. But if we need to ride the alpacas to reach Erkopacha, then that's what we'll do. Yo, we're riding alpaca! 10 out of 10!
トラルの古
Best
き
game.
詩人は歌う。大地が海に沈もうとも決して没さぬ山がある。下に偉大なる高き峰。我らはそれを時の山オルコパチャと呼ぶのだと。
オロコパチャ。
事実、瞬間たる巨峰を揺るがしうるものがあるとすれば厳重バリガルマンダくらいのもの。その生ける天才さえ連王が封じた今、時代の王とならんとする者たちは 何をなすのか。
コパチャヨクトゥラウ。interesting map。
それにしてもここがオルコパチャか。私も実際に来るのは初めてだぜ。
空気が澄んでてとっても気持ちいいわ。見渡す限り山ばかりね。
ああ、中でもあの山は霊峰ソームアルを思わせるほどの異様だね。ウォーコー像もヨカトラルの最高峰だと言われてる。ま、近づきがたい理由は他にもあるんだけどな。聞かせてもらっても？ああ、あの山は。
おや、あなたはウクラマト王女じゃないですかい。こんなところで何を。申し遅れました。私はトライオラで織物職人をしてるボロノックというもんでさ。
よろしくな、ボロノック。私はペルペル族の集落に向かうところなんだ。
そいつは奇遇ですね。私もついさっき訪問してきたところなんですよ。いつもアルパカウールを売りに来るペルペル族にアルパカの牧場を見学させてくれないかと頼み込みましてね。牧場主とメスカルを飲み明かしながら上質なウールの作り方を教えてもらいましたよ。
メスカルって？
アガベと呼ばれる花を蒸留して作るオルコパチャ特産の酒のことだ。
Gave hard choice。
まあ酔っ払って気分が良くなったせいでアルパカウールを例年の3倍買うって契約しちまったんですが、その分負けてくれたからよしとしておきます。おっと、つい立ち話が長くなっちまった。それじゃアッシュはこれで。
No, why he stopped?
そうそう、これだけは言っておきたかったんです。アッシュは平和を大事にって王女の考えに賛同していましてね。
Hey, a
継
supporter.
承の儀応援しておりますよ。
今の話を聞く限りではペルペル族は商売人としてやり手のようだね。ああ、ペルペル族は繁華街を仕切ってるだけじゃなくトラル大陸中をアルパカに乗って練り歩く行商人の一族だ。話好きで口が回るからついつい乗せられて買い物をしてしまう者が後を絶たない。
この私はそう簡単にはいかないぜ。
ペルペル族の集落ワチュンペロは街道の分かれ道を下った先だぞ。間違えてはぐれるなよ。
バカにすんな。
She said like don't be ridiculous, something like that as she walked off. Alright, first area. Look at this, so huge. What's this? Vola Echo. I like this BGM. This is the one in the launch trailer. Not launch trailer, benchmark trailer as well. Yeah. So for FF14, usually like when you go into the dungeon for the area, it will be like a remix of the dungeon theme will be a remix of like the area theme, which is now I'm kind of excited for the dungeon in this area. But we might not get the dungeon in this area for a while though, because usually how they do it is that like you come to this area the first time, you get to explore half of it, and then you come back here later on in the story to explore the later half. And then you get the dungeon later, you know, not the first. Like you won't get the dungeon the first time you come around sometimes. This is it. Watson Pelo, home of the Pelu Pelu. I forgot that I have auto scroll on. That's not good. Oh, sneaky music. You come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so this means I'm exchanging word with the future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulder of our budding ruler. Oh God. They are selling hearts. And a nation ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady. That's right. Come, third promise, my well-stocked shelf are but a few steps away. Finest lady? I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. Oh, Aaron Will to the rescue. What did we just talk about? Aaron Will, when did you? Ah, a Shetona from far off Zakturao? Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, of course. My shop store is always open. Oh my God. These people are crafty, I'll tell you. You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turn of phrase. An unwitting customer like Wuklamat fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is to clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the mind of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Aaronville's words of caution to heart. That's a cute line. Really? Are the houses that small here? I guess there are some small houses, but not as small as a Lalafell house, is it? Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Cryo, Alice, and I will speak with the merchant. Muklamat, you and Erenville might try approaching travelers and passerbys. Oni, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn of aught of use, then let us relay it to the third promise. Oh, what the? What is this? Is it a new mount? Is that spoilers? The Dawn Servant Electors? Ah, I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the rite of succession, I take it. Me? I don't much care who sits the throne as long as they keep Turao peaceful. People tend to not be in the mood to relax and sip out excellent mezcal once arrow and spear start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy share is a joy double, I say. Oh, right, yes. You were asking about the Elector business. Being but a freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Topley, could probably tell you more about it. Elector? Oh yes, I've heard all about the rite of succession. They are looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Sorauja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers, in the 1,000 column potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting good inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? I'll ride with Fruso, right? I guess. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the electors. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Sorauja or his policies. Oh shit, not the politics. But why are you supporting the guy that won war anyway, dude? Come on. Maybe it's maybe it's the same reason. Maybe it's the same thing as the American do to the Japanese back in the day, where the Japanese closed the country and the American is like, open the country and trade with us. Hey, this guy have a pink clothes. Maybe they're the electors. I don't know what gender they are. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Do you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. Ooh, suspicious. You should take a moment to see our prized alpaca before you leave though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and our nervous darling may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Probably the head rancher, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. Dude, who is this Tobly guy? Why is he the head ledger and the head rancher? That is not the same position, I think. No one make a mistake without Tobly noticing. He know everything that happened on this ranch. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets. And then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobly is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if only they share where this head ledgers of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. That's Sopli, but not Tobly. Also, it's snowing. Huh. Snow. Yeah, it's a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the hair ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobly? Tobly? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hand and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is though, because you all dress the same. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is Tobly often mentioned his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade. Though who among us could? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobly a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobly. Let's ask some questions to narrow down the field. Great! We can meet back here to share our impression. Oh god, it's one of these, huh? Okay, I need to know what the word pungent mean, but I think that's just an adjective. Have a sharply strong taste or smell. So he liked to talk about his favorite pungent subject, huh? Well, obviously I'm not Tobly. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobly is. Or if the elector is even in the village at all. What? Why are you saying this? This is all so suspicious. You think I might be Tobly? Well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. None have reared more alpaca than I? Okay, that's a key point. Am I, Tobly? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise and her entourage. Sharp instinct. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? What? That just sounds like he's mocking her. I'll snip out the head ledger in a heartbeat, you see? Okay. Wait, where's the other one? That one? Ah, the visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit on you if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Oh, this guy is like serious. He's just all about the business, dude. So we got Mablu, we got this guy who is like kind of playful. And then this guy is just not serious about it, I think. I see we are both done with our interrogation. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicion, but let's hear your pick. So the boastful one is the one that like what? Tamed the most alpaca? Something like that. Nonchalant guy. He's just not that serious. I think it's the diligent one. The diligent one is just, he stands out. I don't know. I think so. Maybe? Ah, the workers so intent on stable shores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip off the mask of the mystery ranch hand, so to speak. We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly. Woo, we did it! Nice. Head ledger of Wachanpelo and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Guluja's chosen electors. Ooh. Aha! In a place featured in the Tuliyolau saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instinct, and I wager this won't be the last time. She found you out fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here. So, like, if we fail, if we didn't choose the right one, did she like fail immediately? That would be crazy, dude.
Oh, まあな。
Oh.
兄さん。
この牧場に
族長の頭部になる者がいると聞いてきた。
誰が頭部か当ててごらんよ。これは試練なんだからさ。
Is it kind of too late for that though? Oh,
お
what?
前が頭部だな。
問いかけるまでもなく当ててみせるとは。いやいや、お見事です。お二人を試すような真似失礼しました。早速始めましょう。試練の説明を。年王からは伺ってお
Damn,
りま
he's
す。
scared
ど
that
んな試
guy
練を出
into
すの
looking
私の自
to the
由
real
と。
Toby.
いろいろ考えましたが、これにしますよ。捕まえてきてください、アルパカを。
Okay.
私は少しばかり苦手だけどさ、アルパカって人懐っこい動物なんだろ？だったら難しい試練じゃなさそうだな。
それでは連れてきてください、あの子。このアルパカは特別な個体でしてね。少し近づいてみてくれますか、ウクラマタ王女。
私がか？まあ何もしなきゃ何もしてこねえよな。エレンビルもそう言ってたし。
Ah, shit.
こいつ唾吐きやがったぞ。うわ、くっせえ。気持ちは
What?
アルパカは臆病なのに好奇心旺盛という相反する性質を持っています。そして怖がっている時に無理に近づこうとすると唾を吐きかけてくるのです。威嚇のために。とっても臭いですよ。アルパカの唾は混じっていますからね。未消化の食べ物が。唾は外敵を追い払うための彼らの武器なのです。
Oh.
特にその子みたいな谷に生息する野生種は臆病で攻撃的なんだ。その分強いけどね、足腰も。
頑強な体の野生種と
Crit damage.
その2つを掛け合わせることで
That's what happened in real life as well, by the way.
表彰人が求める重い荷
This
を
is
運べて
based on true story.
なるほど、よくわかったぜ。今の説明で別に唾を浴びせる必要はなかった気がするが。
野生のアルパカの捕獲、それが試練か。
お察しの通りです。しかしアルパカの捕獲は見た目ほど簡単ではありません。万全の準備をするといいでしょう。お仲間と共にね。そうそう、一つ言っておきますが、野生種が生息する谷に立ち入っていいのは継承候補者だけ。
Oh, what? Then
アルパカが見てくれるわけですよ。時代の王として史跡を得るのにふさわしいかをね。
what do I even do? I can't even enter the field.
王を選ぶ試練がそんなのでいいのか？
連王から好きに決めていいと言われてるのでね。それに継承の儀を最後まで進めばわかるかもしれないですよ。 この試練の隠された目的が。
行くぞ。すぐに終わらせる。
ちょっと言ったでしょ、野生のアルパカは簡単に捕まれないと。するべきです、しかるべき準備を。
所詮は獣、力でねじ伏せるのみだ。
これまでなんとなく苦手だったアルパカだけどさ、今日ではっきりと嫌いになったぞ。へっ、アルパカがなんだ。唾さえかけられなければあんな動物。
ウクラマトの壮絶な悲鳴が聞こえてきたが、
この私が悲鳴なんかあげるかよ。ただちょっと驚いて声が出ただけだ。
それを悲鳴って言うんだろう。
連王の戦者は見つかったの？
ああ、実はな。
Oh, what are we even doing? We can't even help her with catching the alpaca, right? The same rule don't apply to wild alpaca? Oh damn. As Wuklamut helped demonstrate, the Wale alpaca are wary of people. You may have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddles, we infuse the leather with relaxing scent that soothes the spinning beast. Wonderful! Give me one of those then! Have you perhaps forgotten we are the clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in a thousand's column. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. Mayhap if we all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money somehow. In that case, That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel. In the 100 column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1,000,000? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1,000,000. So we are looking for 100 times more. Oh right, I panicked and got it confused with Alphinaud Million Guild. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I just I hate it when you're right. Then let me help you with your deal makings. Oh, hello again. Mablu. I work here as the ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the Clemens toward the first step of the feats like you asked. As long as Booklamant goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whomever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you the saddle then, Third Promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome abroad, Mablu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hand to tend to the alpaca. Gladly, although Oni, I think you should go with Booklamant. You've seen markets with bazaar the world over, and surely have sage advice to share. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it is misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with Oni anyway. The better to keep my hands free. To begin, I suggest we try training the wool to Havel, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it will give us an idea of how much he will accept for his wares. Oh man, has it been 1 hour already? I don't think we're getting to the dungeon today. But we still, I can still play for 1 more hour before the voice chat. To be honest, I don't think we're even finishing this area today, I feel. That's kind of crazy though, it's one area. Alpaca fillet? They eat alpaca here? Oh no. Why? Oh well. Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised that one area actually take this much time. I mean, I don't remember from my previous expansion, of course, because that's like such a long time ago. Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddle to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at days and when I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, Third Promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the 1,000 column. Hold on. Did you say Third Promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal. Aged 3 years at least. Oh my god, that grin. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I want to support the man of ambition who see my business prosper. So Rauja will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, Third Promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the Second Promise envisioned. They have become obsessed with innovation, like the dirigible, that have made trade swift and easy. Then, you have those like Havli, convinced that the First Promise plans for conquest will afford them opportunity for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you one of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the account of what it was like when the Yokwoi ruled our village. That's why I offer to help. I want you to become Dawn's servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting the need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Tuliyola on the line. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn Servant. Aiming for the 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Oh, him. Right. And of course, the weaver. Bonok was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision. And he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going. But for now, let's head back to the road where we first met him. The alpaca is a monster? What? Oh my god. Dude, that's... Oh wait, I don't have Dragon Sai anymore? What? I'm just trying to see my new move. Also, that battle music is lit. That's from the launch trailer. So it was just a battle music. Is that it? I thought it was gonna be like some, I don't know, maybe like a boss theme or something like that. I mean, they already released the boss theme and the mini boss theme before the expansion come out, but I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what it sounds like yet. Whoa, what? I don't have Dragon Sai anymore, and I don't have Spy Shatter Dive anymore? What? I know they said they changed Dragoon a lot, but also I have Wing Glide instead. Is that it? I got Wing Glide. I don't have a new buff, right? Man, this is gonna be so weird though. Like, I'm not used to this button, man. Doesn't seem I have any replacement for Dragon Sight though. I need a target for Wing Glide, really? Okay. Alright. Oh, so if I'm close, it won't even go over the target as well. I kind of like Spy Shatter Dive though. It kind of give you a gap closer. It kind of give you like a fast cooldown gap closer. Wait, what's this? Nasron, able to execute Nasron. So Nasron doesn't have cooldown anymore, I think. Right? I'm not sure. Yeah, like recast instant. So it's better to like have all your buff up and then just Nasron 3 times in a row. I think that's gonna be the play, I think. Oh, Bonok, he's just here. Bonok, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? The promise? You wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3 years old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Oh, he's so excited about it. Peace in Turao is what allowed me to cross freely into lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer the one pledged to preserve that peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Oh, that's a fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in 100 column. That's very generous, Bonok. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, Third Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. I can't believe you quintuple your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Wholly because Oni remember our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connection you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now, let's take a 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Oni, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Aaronville would never let me hear the end of it. All set? Our next deal is waiting to be found. Excellent trade. What? They made a graphic for it. Crazy. Leveraging connection is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one. That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person in our poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So, where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are a number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. That might be interest travelers. Who here need a poncho? A lot of Amuja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably landsguard or sellsword. Mamuja soldiers for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movement. So, even if they have bare shoulder, Mamuja carrying arm can be struck off the list. Well, that guy is wearing a poncho, so that's probably not good. Well, this guy, he hardly wear anything. Let's see, no coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. Oh man, now I kind of want to choose the other guy. But hey, you know, let's go with the roleplay. Let's go with the roleplay that we choose the appropriate candidates at first glance. I guess if you guys want to see the other options, you can look at you can probably find it somewhere on YouTube. Hold there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here, and barely escaped with my scale intact. My coat was not so lucky. I am actually a tool maker from Tuliolao, and was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pelu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. What a splendid poncho! This would be perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade. For one, you'll find two, perhaps. What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp and half well made. I value it at 1 pearl in 1,000 column. Oh ho! From 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. Wonderful! A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of the Miplu Maid Garden for one. Her fields hands use hatchet to harvest the maids, and I thought to impress her with the two I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu Maid Garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. These one will be the calm type, right? Let's go. Oh man, this this dialogue are actually pretty insightful. I feel like all of Ma Blue's character feel like all of the Ma Blue character and development is in this dialogue. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpaca back to Iclubulo Inns, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Oh shit. Speaking of road to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Servant, aren't you? The promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Topley took me in. He took in all the ranch hand, actually. All of them? Yes. And everyone's worked hard on their shores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're prepared for the feat of gold. As it's made harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add that to Wooklaman's way with people, and we should have no trouble in making a favorable deal. That's Miplu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the third promise. And let's get to bargaining. You're Miplu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan. The razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crop. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large stack of made leaf in exchange. A sack of made leaf is valued at 1 pearl in the 1,000 column. the same price as the hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Miplu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for a hatchet afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procure an ample batch of tools well in advance. We've missed the window for demands. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise, good grace. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovation will improve every aspect of our life, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchet. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wuk-Lamat. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair, given your reason, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until corner reform come about, I can always use more hand on the field. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Add value to tip the scale. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Oni and I have made to get why me. But okay, that is my job, I guess. I mean, I gathered dung before, so. Where's the last one? Okay, I saw it. We're done. Here's your leave. Now it is time to honor mine after adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet. I am prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade made leaf. Premium made! Bought at the shop, one sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the 1,000 column. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we come to a mutual agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. What's up? Mablu? What's wrong? It is as I was saying before. Even after everything Tobly's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then, I needed your help. After forgetting the basic rule of trade, how can I expect Tobly to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plan to leave? So you intend to give up then? Damn, gotta stay edgy with the second option. I can't. After getting a taste of real trading, I want to be merchant more than ever. And then you just have to be honest. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because of what he expected of me. I want to preserve Turao peace, and becoming Dawn servant happened to be the best way to do it. You should live the life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobly held the same opinion. So talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first, we'll have a saddle to buy, and I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of the decision. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaf for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such a strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Korna and Sorauja? I mean, of course I am. I'm Wook Lamut of the Dawn Promise after all. Alright. Ooh, there's a new Kyle Cactuar, huh? Man, the fact that like normally they don't have an eye, that's kind of creepy, dude. Not gonna lie. Wow, that actually took half my health. Not to cactus. No, the name is literally not cactor, but it is. It's a cactor, that's for sure. Oh, I'm running away. We want to speak with the man by name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distiller, he is regarded as the master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we are to convince him to trade for twice what the leaf are worth, we are going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossips. If you could talk to the people here in the distillery, Oni, perhaps Vuklamat could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head north side and see what I can learn. Okay. So, what did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal are as good as sealed. As for me, I found where Goblin is working. There's a milestone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Vuklamat. move here. Oh, that is. You have business with me, madam? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Oh, okay. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pell, but we can offer a sack of made leaf in exchange. It's top grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Made leaf are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal? Just like that? Still, I hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? What do you mean though? How does this help though? What do you mean? Probably invitation to the palace. Let's hold on to that one. We need to consider our timing. Okay, monster in the field. What? Really? Okay, hobby go chef, distaste of strong drinks. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drinks. I've heard while you're a regular customer, a hobby-go chef is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wondered you might benefit from having other refreshment to offer. Oh, okay. So that's how you want to spin it. Okay. Something like made tea, for instance, and brew for the finest leaves, of course. You're right, absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be better host. Still, even with the added value in mind, no sack of leaf is worth the mezcal you after. Should we offer to call the monster causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared. And first impression lasts. You want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Warlock Chunsa. It would be a shame to miss such a chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. That it would. Are you saying you have garment to offer? Something ideal for the court? We have no garment on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to the weaver. His name is Bo Nock, and his work are highly regarded in Tuliyola. Ah, connections, I see. I see. As a supporter of Fuklamat and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave's jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly? I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that safe expense and introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and Oni and I will take care of those prowling nuisance. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bonock. The field you're looking for just north of Wachenpelo. Be safe. That should be a gift jaw, just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your fair share of pests. Oh. So I can literally jump back to avoid AoE and actually just dash back in now. That's kind of cool. Wait, but you can already do that with Spy Shatter Dive. Dude. It's like we lose Spy Shatter Dive, but like the new dash, it doesn't do damage, so we actually lose our other damage. I don't know about like the damage change on all the other moves though, so I don't know if Dragoon is actually dealing more or less damage. Level 100 Queen Hawk. What is it doing here though? I'm level 90. Can't fight that thing. Yo, I'm kind of scared to jump down. Your monster problem have been resolved. Master Cobley, here are the maid leave and a written introduction to Bornok, as agreed. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal. Age is 3 years. Please accept it with my compliment. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work. Especially you, Mablu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing more business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand. For now. Should I ever become a proper merchant though, I'll be back to strike more deal with you. Alright, we did it. Wait! It's 9:52 p.m. already? What? Time passes by so fast, man. Holy shit. I'm telling you. Well, I better get ready for voice chat, but I'm gonna play a bit more because it seemed like the story of this area is coming to an end pretty soon, so I'll see. Hopefully it ends soon, I guess. So I'll go for a little bit more. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pearl jug of anything before. My hand won't stop checking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Alright, seems like I'm just here for holding things. Can you imagine if we drop it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Homely Place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Take your time. Thank you. Get your tools ready. It's not even voice act, man. Come on. Get your tools ready, sailor. We brought you your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hand on a jug? But you had nothing. A few measly clump of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Although I sooner ate no claimant but Sorauja, I cannot go against the guiding principle of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, third promise. Great! Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite material, so this won't take long. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that need finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. We did it! The saddle is ours! And to think we started out with only 100 pale basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you're going to be an incredible merchant! Thank you! It made me so glad to hear you say that, third promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The other will be waiting. Wow. Okay, well, so let's see what's up with this whole area business. Because I imagine there's gonna be like one more cutscene after this, maybe. Oh no, Alice got spit on by the alpacas. Dude. You've acquired the saddle then? Yes, and thank in no small part to Mablu. What about me? Before you rush off to catch an alpaca though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring you one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. Oh my god. Dangerous music. Great sunken gods, I did it! Oh. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting Wuklamar's touch. That is because of a singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpaca find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, Brent. You're actually kind of cute. That's what everybody say, man. You only now noticing that? Sorauja, he's back. What? He got like a golden one? Having done exactly what he set out to do. That alpaca he brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tell of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca live a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast known for its better. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield, rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamat. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Turao can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fire. Okay. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflicts, the wages of war, merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliyolau all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth, they have been basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does our resilient son seek to provide education. He offered much needed lesson in the reality of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. Tis true that war misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what have become of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind. The Gallian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressor, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Gulu Jaja did not elevate the Mamuja. why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon a more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliyolau, but the stars in its entirety. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold, and with the appropriately golden flourish, may I present you with your very much deserved keystone? Oh, look like some candy. He's always been like that. Never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Koana. It's like we're not even family. Yeah, he definitely have like a weird view on thing. Well, he have a point, but I don't buy it, man. To have peace, we must go to war. That's I don't think that's a good solution. Wow, there still seem to be a bit more, huh? Ooh, that is quite far. Let's jump off here. Thank you. Yeah, so see, that's like the lower half of the map that we still haven't explored. So I bet that we're gonna come back here in the second half of the game and explore that. And that will be where the dungeon for this area is, I believe. The mist. That is that a fight? Is that an FF9 reference? I don't know. They could just be mentioning normal mist. Let's see. Ooh. Huh. I see a mist. But yeah, FF9 have a lot of lore about mist, so. The least we can do is let Uklamat know we're cheering for her. Alright. Cheer.
様。
ありがとよ。正直言って私はまだアルパカが苦手だ。
But oh yeah, we have a voice acting cutscene now, so I think this is the last cutscene for the area for now, I think.
だけど王位を目指す奴がそれじゃダメなんだ。アルパカだって私らと同じこの国に生きる命。今度こそちゃんと正面から向き合ってくる。それじゃ行ってくるぜ。
さて、牧場に戻るか、それとも。
ここで待ちたい、私。
そうね、ウクラマトさんも頑張ってるんだもの。せめて少しでも近くで待っていてあげましょう。
どれくらい時間がかかるかもわからない。天幕を張るから手を貸してくれ。
さすが腕利きのグリーナー。準備がいいわね。
グリーナーって？
世界中を飛び回って依頼された品を集めてくる職業のことさ。エレンビルは動物の収集を専門としているんだったね。
君ってサカトラルのシャトナ族だよね。どうして海向こうで働いてるの
Cross the salt to be the sea.
俺だって昔はトラル大陸を出ていくことなんて考えてなかったさ。だが何年も前、師匠からあるものを探してみせろって課題を出されてな。その時こう言われたんだ。それは狭い世界に閉じこもってるだけじゃ見つからない。海の外にだってどんどん出ていくといい。例えばシャーレアンにはグリーナーという職がある。世界中を巡り様々な文化、風習、自然に触れるんだ。そうした学びの過程で大切なものを得られた時、きっとそれは見つかるだろう。当時の俺はその言葉を鵜呑みにしてグリーナーになったってわけだ。
お師匠さんの一言で見知らぬ土地で働くなんて。その人をとっても尊敬してるんだね、エレンビルは。
そうは言ってもグリーナーの仕事自体が楽しくなって課題の方は棚上げしてたんだけどな。どういう巡り合わせか、ついに向き合う時が来たらしい。
まさか探せと言われたあるものって黄金鏡のこと？
ああ、継承の儀に乗っかる形にはなるが、俺もそこへたどり着きたい。
そうなのね。みんなそれぞれの目的があって黄金鏡を目指している。これは何としても見つけ出さないとね。
そうだな。
いくらなんでも遅すぎるよ。もしかして何かあったんじゃないかな、王女様に。トーブリに頼んで捜索隊を出
待て、何か聞こえないか。
Oh. Nice.
待たせたな。
だいぶ体力を消耗しているようだね。無理もない。
What?
よく頑張ったわね。
ひとまず天幕で休め。牧場は逃げやしないんだからな。
ああ、わかった。みんな信じて待っててくれてありがとな。
Is she so hurt? Putting a saddle on wild alpaca? Really? Who hurt her? The alpaca? Shit. Okay, we're gonna have some tea before we head back. Okay, this time I can teleport it there actually. Nice. The golden avocado is still there. What? Oh, it turned around. Damn. Okay, it's gonna take a bit of time, but you know, I have to do G pose, dude. I'm telling you. Oh, it turned around. Wait. Maybe I can do some, what do we do, like emo? I don't have all the special emotes though. I didn't do those side quests. No, it ran away. Where the hell is my emotes? Menu. Oh, here it is. Okay, I can do something like this. And then G-pose. Ha! Wait, is it gonna move around though? If it moves in this menu, I'm gonna be so sad. No, it moved. What? How can it move? I'm freaking using G-pose. Come on. So how do I freeze it? Whatever. I'm just gonna take my screenshot, okay? I don't have time to do the lighting and stuff, dude. It's gonna take so much time, and the alpaca is gonna run away. Ooh. Character development of Wuglamat is growing to like alpaca. Wait, this is not a voice acted cutscene. Why am I not reading? I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it. Although I couldn't find a shining one like Sorauja did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpaca are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gift. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Gulu Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolao, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yokhoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpacas mount to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Gulu Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figures, equal to the Yokhoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some tremble in fear, believing a new conqueror have come. Yet Gulu Jaja showed no such inclination. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of Mei tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gulu Jaja ascended the cliff to face the giants and freed the Pelu Pelu from the Yokhoi subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye on our riders and proposed we take the road to peddle our beverage. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did. intent on fostering amity between the clans. So, it was that a few words from Gulu Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelu Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Gulu Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures. Why, an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat will require no more than that. Third promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mablu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone ordinaries, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to the many people in true Pelu Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same results. You should be proud of the accomplishment which earned you your keystone. So this is what they look like. Go on, set it on the tablet. A perfect fit. That'll leave 6 more. You're well on your way, third promise. We have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Svulamat. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Probably, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I love every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear that you found a calling you wish to pursue with such a passion. You will make an exceptional peddler. I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobli. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yokhoi. Wait, the Yokhoi is still alive? Shit. They once ruled over far more than just the Okopacha and the Pelu Pelu, 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yogg-Thurao and all its people. During that era, the Pelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokwoi have to tell us? They may have not found it, but the fact that they had thought to look for it at all make me curious. Perhaps there is value in delving into how the legend originates? We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we are to determine to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh. Oh, Crow, I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it. First become fashionable in Yogg-Thurao around 20 years ago. Since then, it became very common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet, the Dawn servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out, seeing as it's a regular sellers for many merchants. I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into peddler business, eh, Mablu? Right then, let's head back to Tuliyollao and get ready to search for the next elector. Farewell for now, and thank you for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you heard Sorauja's supporter talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Buklamat. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. Okay, so I assume after this we just need to go back to Tuliyollao. So that'll be it for today's stream. It's pretty nice pace, you know, we finished one area. So it's a pretty good point to stop. And yeah, it's about voice chat time anyway. So, but I'm gonna talk to Wuklamad here first. So I assume that she's just gonna say that, okay, let's go back to the city. Yep. Okay. Should I at least go and send in the quest first, I guess? Oh man, was that nearly 3 hours of stream? That's crazy. Only one area is 3 hours? I heard there are hot spring in Okopacha. Really? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so finish one area. That's a good time. Gonna end the stream now. See you next time, I suppose, with the Hanu village in Kosamauka. Alright, that's it. See you in part 3. See ya.